Welcome to 50 Curiosities about the evolutions in Clash Royale number 1. In the middle of the year, Clash Royale surprised its players with the arrival of a new mechanic, the evolution of cards, which consisted of adding new characteristics to the cards that we already knew, enhancing them with some abilities that completely changed their performance in the arena. And although they had marked in their development route at the beginning of the year that this would come, they did not know very well what it would be about or what letters they would receive. Well, that had them talked about a new mechanic, although they were showing small previews such as silhouettes of troops, and little by little they revealed that the first to evolve would be the Barbarian Larry the Fire Thrower and the Noble Giant number 2. When it was revealed what the evolution of cards was, an animation was presented in which we saw how a couple of rock barbarians used the energy of their music from the Dark Elixir to evolve the first cards. The curious thing is that these barbarians played the song from Rise of the Phoenix by Tenacious, a rock group made up of actors Jack Black and Kel Gass. And unlike Jack Black, You Are Bald, which shows a great symmetry among the barbarians and this duet of musicians, which could be their performances in game number 3, Evolution. Most effective of all outside of Lark's Crack, which demonstrated a bit of its power by bringing another skeleton to the battlefield with each blow. The description of this evolution mentions the Arena 12, the creepy town. Well, when there is no room for anyone in this place, the dead will walk on the sand. With each hit, a new skeleton can be summoned infinitely, although with a maximum of 6 at the same time, in addition to the fact that it was one of the first cards and evolved to change the number of cycles required to play it, since it soon became quite powerful, although a spell can kill all the skeletons quickly. Number 4, at the same time that the evolutions arrived in Clash Royale, one of the decisions that has most bothered the community also arrived, the level elite, that in order not to call it level 15, they decided to make a whole quite strange system where you can only rise to this level with a ridiculous amount of elite wild cards that can only be obtained by having a repeated card that has already been raised to the level, which did everyone thought that this new level was a way to get money from the players. Well, the other way to get wild cards was with real money by making the evolutions look like a cover so that it wouldn't be so loud. This change, although it is possible that the arrival of the evolutions would require a larger budget and therefore they would need more money to finance them. Number 5, there is a constant in all the troops that evolve that distinguishes them from all the others, and that is that the eyes of the evolved cards change to a tone similar to that of the Elixir Dark, although we cannot confirm that with the recruits because the eyes do not appear in the goblins that are launched. Well, they wear them green anyway. Even the rich woman, who is supposed to have no eyes, seems to have once formed by Dark Elixir, which flows throughout everything. His skull, because even inside his nose the elixir can be seen, which may indicate that the Dark Elixir ends up replacing the common elixir, which would explain the change in eye color. Number 6, the evolution of the barbarians was the first to rebel, which makes sense since they are one of the first troops used in the game. Their description says that they have become stronger. In addition to having great hair, they also have extra attack and movement speed. With each attack, hair growth can subside. To the biblical story of Samson, who had immense strength thanks to a religious commitment to never cut his hair in life. Number 7, one of the banners of season 49 shows us what happens to Larry once he achieved his evolution. He could become a gigachad wearing gold chains and glasses while enjoying a coconut in a Dark Elixir jacuzzi. Even the background of this banner shows us that their jacuzzi seems to be in the underground, where the elixir and the crystals formed by this number 8 abound. Dark Elixir is the source of the evolution of the cards, but it did not appear in Clash Royale until the arrival of these transformations. However, since 2013 this element began to be implemented in Clash of Clans for the creation of special troops such as the Hog Riders or the Ghouls, although it is used to enhance cards momentarily. It seems that the Dark Elixir of Clash Royale is a little more discounted because it does not look completely dark as if it is in Clash of Clans. Number 9, the evolution of the Fire Thrower. It is another of the most broken according to its description. Some fire throwers like to see the world burn, and especially this one, which confirms that the fire throwers are badass, and also gave it a